Good morning, Roadrunners. I pray that you have had a wonderful weekend. I would like to share a little bit about our experience getting to leadership conference this year. There's always a challenge. We are pretty far away, about a 12-hour drive, 10 to 12 hours, depending on who's driving. And we've decided the past few years that we were going to fly. And as we've experienced in the past few years, flying tends to be a little bit easier on the body, however, and of course, time. But, every time you wish that there were little obstacles or minimal obstacles, um, with the goal of getting here on time to the leadership conference. Uh, this year, we left on time. We had a couple of things to do. We stopped by to drop off some books for a student who won't be at school for a couple of weeks due to some medical issues. And I'm just letting you know that so you can keep all of our student body in prayer, because they have families, and they're human beings, and they need of our prayer and of our support, especially when going through difficulties. So we did all that, but we got to the airport on time. We were able to have you know we went through the whole process of the security check and waiting for our plane to start boarding. But the time kept passing and passing, and finally, after like about half an hour, somebody comes out and says, "Oh, well, just to give you an update, all I can say is that we are trying to facilitate an individual here who needs help getting off of the plane." And anyway, time passed, over an hour, and then we saw police who were getting off the plane as well. So my powerful, excuse me, I'm trying to get rid of a mosquito that's wanting to take advantage of me sitting here. Uh, my deduction was that, well, the individual, who was not getting off of the plane, needed that assistance, needed law enforcement assistance. And, we finally got on the plane, made it to Sacramento safely. And we were thankful for that. And then we had to wait 2 very, very slow moving hours to finally get our transportation. So, long story short, that was a very long story, but here it is. The end of it is that we got to camp, to leadership conference, almost close to 4 hours later than we anticipated. And as much as that is incredibly frustrating, what I want to share with you is the fact that I was frustrated because, of course, I'm responsible for getting everybody here on time. But as I got on the van, and I guess Pastor Williamson was realizing how frustrated I was getting. He was kind enough to say, "Let me help you. This thing's happened." And he started, just kind of sharing a little bit with me. And at the moment, it was hard for me to just, even appreciate it. But what I want to share with you is this: as a CMS family, we have an incredible community of support, and I praise God for that. I thank God for having everybody that He has brought into Calexico Mission School to support what we do. So, with that little story, just want to leave you and remind you that there is always hope. There's always hope that you will finally get to your destination, and that you will have people who will help you through the difficulties. Have a great one and wonderful week. Bye bye.